It's to keep alcohol out of the high schools. Anyway, these papers, these sheets you got. Okay, look at them. How many of you got ergot last year? Admit to it, come on.
Every year.
Every year?
Much.
Any ergot? Okay, now 30 to 40% of the land here almost never gets ergot. No question. You know why? Why don't you get ergot? Pardon? Come on, why don't you get ergot? You don't listen to Alberta Agnew. Then you never get the answer. But anyway, because you probably have sufficient copper levels in your soil. You wheat and oats and barley. Do you ever realize that wheat, oats and barley never open flowers? Normally? They're not cross-pollinated. So how can someone say, oh, the reason you got ergot, it was a cool, wet summer and the prolonged flowering. What the hell is prolonged flowering going to do with flowers being closed? You can grow Mackenzie wheat, what's it, 9 feet away from superb. That's the distance. I mean, pollen floats around after the plants are fertilized. So, in other words, wheat, barley, and oats do not cross-pollinate. So, how come they get ergot then? You know that copper deficiency causes pollen sterility? You're sterile. In other words, have you checked yourself for copper?
Yeah.
Good levels?
Yeah. Slightly marginal.
Okay, up in the east, a lot of them had a lot of them. But in that marginal thing is this way. The reason is only 15 to 20% of land is deficient, like really deficient. Another 20, 30% of land is deficient because when it gets really wet and humid and the soil conditions are good, the fungi in that top layer tie up the copper. It's like you got 15 chickens in the yard here and you get 4 pounds, 5 pounds of grain to throw to them. And you throw the grain and 100 pigeons fly down and grab the grain before the chickens do. Well, that's what the soil microflora do. If you take an acre of land in Vegreville in summer in the middle of July and took all the fungi and bacteria in that top 6 inches, you could reconstitute 10 to 15 cows. That soil is working, it's alive, it's a biological. It's not what soil scientists say, chemicals. And by the way, is there any such thing as a synthetic chemical? Do we have synthetic chemicals? No, there's no such thing as a synthetic chemical. The only synthetic chemicals we get is when we get atomic explosions. Then we make something new, eh? We make new chemicals. There's no such thing as synthetic anyway. But lodging, okay. Now, why do you think crops lodge? How many had lodged crops?
Who didn't? That's easier.
Okay. Now, you had lodged crops, right? Why do you think the crops lodged?
Unbalanced nutrition.
Right. What nutrition, specifically?
Nitrogen mostly.
Nitrogen. What nutrition would say helped stop lodging?
Different variety.
No. You see, no, there are 2 copper enzymes. See, micronutrients are needed in very small amounts. There are 2 copper enzymes needed to produce lignin. And you know what lignin is? I think my box is in the back there. Can I get the box from the back there behind you? You know what? Lignin is wood, and it stands up. No lignin is like a rope. And what happens is, if the copper is limiting, and it's low in that soil because it's either very wet, or it's a deficient soil to begin with, and you got lots of nitrogen in, flips over. And if you get the copper there, you get it stand up. Now, potassium, manganese will play a part, but they're all bit players. The main actor is copper. And you see, if you have no lignin, your old plants like this, it's going to fall over. And if you have lignin, it's going to stand up. It's fairly simple. Anyway,